Thank you so much for staying through to this time right here on Wake Up Nigeria. It's still a beautiful Friday edition, and we're about to wrap it up with a banger. Now, we have our final guest on the couch, and she goes by the name Hauwa Nana Ibrahim Magaji. I love the
I love that you even
attempted
the whole thing.
I love, did I get the pronunciation correct?
You tried.
I tried. Okay, so give us.
It's Hauwa Nana.
Hauwa Nana. Oh,
Yeah.
love it, love it.
Hauwa
I think
Nana.
we should get more of that.
It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
And people would always get it wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's actually really cute. Now, she is a graduate of international law and diplomacy from Babcock University. Now, tell me what that experience was like for you. Considering both my sisters went to Babcock.
Okay, well, it was a good 4 years.
Yeah.
Because, strict rules and all of that, but then at the time, I did not know strict rules were strict rules.
Okay,
Now, I was still really young and innocent
Yeah.
and cute and good. But yeah, it was a good 4 years.
Okay.
But like I said, strict rules. So in case you want to go there, just know.
Just no, because I know no trousers, no jewelry.
Yeah, you can't wear something like this.
Yeah, you can't. So like long skirts.
Exactly, long skirts. Your hair always had to be shoulder length. We couldn't wear jewelry.
Yeah.
We couldn't leave the school without getting passes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they will even say they want to call your parents at home. Like,
interesting. And I know you can't eat meat.
Yeah, we can't eat meat.
Oh my Lord. And you can't have caffeine.
Yeah, I don't think you can have coffee in school now.
You can't have coffee in school. You can't have some beverage that has... Because I remember my sisters literally always order, whenever we were coming to see them, they always told us, please bring liters and liters.
I would literally tell my mom, fry meat.
Fry meat and bring it. So now tell me, so did the whole lifestyle there, would you say it affected, your person?
Not in any way.
Not in any way.
Because I still don't eat tofu.
You still
I still don't eat chicken nuggets. And I never liked it from Babcock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Amazing. Well, it's amazing having you here. Thank you so much for gracing us. I think for me, it's just thinking about, what a typical Babcock. I actually wrote that exam, actually.
Really?
Actually. Well, God just did his thing, right? And for some weird reason, it actually didn't just work out.
Yeah.
So now, from there, branching off into, the entertainment industry now. So before then, you did like 2 years trying to do the whole law thing.
I did the corporate world.
Yeah,
it wasn't my thing.
So what happened? Tell us the experience that literally made you say, I'm not doing this again.
I was just sad all the time.
Okay.
And I realized I didn't have a social life, not because the job was restricting me from having a social life, but because I'm one of those people that if I don't get enough hours of sleep, I'm cranky. And literally, I have to get back home in time to sleep so that I can wake up in time to be able to clock in at work. And then I'm leaving work and then traffic before I get home. And then when I get home, I can't do anything because I have to sleep to wake up in time. I was like, this cannot be the life God destined for me.
Absolutely not.
And what's very funny is everybody was shocked when I said I wanted to do law growing up because everyone just thought, oh my God, you're so good. We think you should do media and journalism or you should do mass comm. I was like president of the debating club. I was the one always reading news at the assembly at high school and everything. Yeah. So I was just like, how about I give this a try? They've always said I've been good at it since primary school, so maybe, which was all happened and I decided to give it a try. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So what has that journey been like for you? Now, talking about you loving sleep. Because being in the entertainment industry can literally be tasking, right? There's some days you literally have to go nights, all through the nights. Hosting an event, maybe next day you have a show or a shoot or something.
Like December.
So how do you, like December, exactly. So how do you balance up?
But then there are days where you're free a long time and then you can have the sleep.
Like January.
Exactly, like January, February, a bit of March.
Yeah.
So it's with, like now I know that with the job there's a balance. I know like when I'm busy, I'm really busy, and when I get time to rest, I get time to rest. And it's more or less like my time is my own, not really much anybody's own anymore. And so honestly, the best way I can describe it is now I'm happy and I'm fulfilled and I'm not sad all the time anymore.
Yes.
So,
I totally can relate with that feeling of sadness, to be very honest, because I also did law from University of Benin, and I did the corporate law thing for a number of years. And one day, I just made my brother say, I'm going to Lagos because I was in Abuja. I'm not doing this again. Because I really just think I just felt like there was more to life.
Yeah.
And life was literally passing me by. And I was literally just here. Do you understand? I never looked back after that. All my family members, they're still in Abuja. They're like, I don't understand how you do in Lagos. I'm like, see, when God calls you, he calls you. Do you understand? So let's talk now about, hosting events, being in the entertainment industry, of course, even on Instagram. You're a content creator, an influencer, and then literally seeing what you do. You're happy. happy, right? You literally have that. Would you say you're fulfilled with what you do? And what part of the job would you say really fulfills you?
So I feel like normally I talk too much. I tell my friends, I'm a talker. They tell me how I keep quiet, you talk too much. And so for me, it's just now making money off talking. So it's literally, I'm now making money from what they were insulting me about before. But yeah, I honestly say I'm fulfilled because I'm happy. When I'm going to work, it doesn't feel like I'm going to work. Like my job is literally fun. I get that, yes, sometimes it can be tasking, but like I get to go out and speak to different people from different walks of life. I get to meet people that I used to watch on TV growing up that I never thought I was going to be in the same rooms with. So I would just say, like, yes, I'm very fulfilled. Yes, I'm very satisfied. And I will do this over and over and over again.
Love
if I come back to it 1,000,000 times more, I'm going to do this 1,000,000 times more.
All right, amazing. So I'm sure there are people out there watching you and be like, okay, you know what? I want to do this. How do you actually just quit your job and then do something really different and then start to love it? Now, I'll say that off the back of the fact that I watched an interview you did with Arista, and I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
And now let's talk about tips, just quick tips on like how you prepare for those kind of interviews, and what is that thing you put in that just makes it seem so natural and so fun, and it's like you literally known her all your life.
So what I try to do is I do a lot of research, which I think is the most important. Do your research. I practice so much. Like I've been doing this for like 5 years now, but literally every time I have a show, if I have my friends as my audience. I arrange them and I say, you are my audience. And if I don't have them available for me, I'm looking in front of a mirror and I am practicing. So I research, I practice, and I just am myself. I know that I watch a lot of people I look up to do their thing, do their hosting and everything, but nobody is you, and that's your own superpower at the end of the day. So I kind of like, when I'm hosting, I make it seem like the audience are my friends, and I relate with them how I would typically relate with my friends and people around me. And that has just honestly made it seamless.
Amazing, because
for me.
when people actually see that you're enjoying yourself, they actually start to enjoy you as well. I think it's actually absolutely brilliant. So you were in the kitchen with Edgar and our chef.
And he's been lying that he's been cooking for years.
Like Edgar, you can see, he's been lying.
Knows.
So now we literally served breakfast. We'd like for you to try it out. So are you a breakfast kind of girl?
No.
No. So
because I'm not a morning person. Remember I told you I like my hours of sleep.
So you wake up at what time?
So I wake up anytime, but when I tell somebody I'm going to get something done first thing in the morning, or when you tell me first thing in the morning,
and you're here.
I start looking at it from 10 a.m. If you reach out to me before 10 a.m., I don't think that's first thing in the morning.
Are you serious?
I was literally telling Edgar, like, my friend made me wake up today at 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m. And you came out glammed up, makeup complete.
That's why I woke up at 5 a.m.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for actually putting in the work to be here. And you came really early. I was worried because I'm like, hope she doesn't come late.
No, I know how the industry is, and I know how production can be. So I'm like, nope.
Now we're actually going to go to the kitchen. But before then, I want to really talk about you as a Northern Belle. So now that's something that you're really proud of, and you actually advocate for. And I absolutely love it, because I think in the end of everything, something that makes us unique is where we're from, our roots, our backgrounds, our heritage, and all of that. So tell me, what is the message? What message are you really trying to pass with the whole idea of Northern Belle advocacy? Let me just say it like that.
So for me, growing up, I didn't see much representation of Northern women in the media. And for me now, I'm just like, you can literally do it. And that's all I'm trying to tell them. Like, literally, you can do it. You can break out of the stereotypes that, you know, has surrounded us for so long. And you can literally wake up and say, I don't want this life that you people have chosen for me, and do what you want to do. And so basically, for me, I just want to be that representation that I didn't see much of growing up. And I want people to know that if this Gombe girl can literally wake up and say she's not going to do this, that everybody expects her to do, and do this, and thrive at it through consistency and hard work, you can do it as well. So literally, that's just what it is.
Amazing. I think you're doing a fantastic job at it. Well done. So now let's proceed to the kitchen.
Hey.